Intros are the bane of our existence. Okay.
Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome in. We have been gone for 4 months.
Not that you care.
No, 115 days and 10 hours. I just looked. We've been trying to make YouTube videos, but nothing seems to stick on the wall. That's okay.
But this has got us down, you know?
No, Mama, I'm up.
I'm up.
Yeah. If you guys are new here, I'm Lily and this is Emma. We're sisters. Emma's 8 years older than me. She's really old.
Where's that TikTok sound?
I'm about to turn 20 in
a few days.
A few days, guys. And Emma is 8 years older than me. That's basically the gist of our relationship.
Do the math yourself.
Yeah. 7 years and some change. But we created this YouTube channel
to stay bonded.
Exactly. Or else I would have killed her. You'll kill her.
Yeah. Well, girl, how old are you?
But anyway, stop getting off topic. We read a few books this year. Not that many, but that's okay because we're going to be on the grind.
We are.
Our YouTube channel is for the girls. It's to watch us and...
Excuse me.
Anyway.
Little dog.
This YouTube channel does keep us accountable. It helps us out a lot. And I've not been reading as much this year. And I know that about myself. But I've not been very compelled to be reading because there's not that many good books. I've been having to go back to older books, or I've been having to scour the internet for new books.
She has.
Because everything new is just, Emma too, everything new is just not it.
Yeah.
It has to be mean. That's just kind of my vibe this year. It has not felt meaningful to read some of these books.
So I've resorted to fan fiction.
Yeah. Tell them.
I've read many fan fictions.
Yep.
A lot of favorites. Honestly, they're better than most of the books I've read this year. So
tell them about
You've
them.
been thinking
what
about
you started
reading...
with this year?
What did I start? Oh, the first thing I started with this year was called The Right Thing to Do. The Right Things to Do, something like that. Super cute. And I think the author is one of... What's her name? Was her name Julie Soto?
Yeah.
Julie Soto. So if you read her books and liked them, you might like this. I did not like her real books, but I loved the fan fiction. It was very cutesy. Hermione at its finest. But it kind of annoyed me because Hermione falls first in this. So, and she's like a hopeless, romantic, stupid girl in this one. And I think Hermione's not a hopeless, romantic, stupid girl in anything else. Like, let's just be real. She held those books on her backbone. So to make her be like this little whiny girl, I don't know. But I digress. It got me into it. So then the next one I read was Draco Malfoy and the Mortifying Ordeal of Being in Love. That is a 6-star read. I don't know what to tell you. It's like the best thing I've read the whole year. Probably. Try to get Lily to read it, but she's too much of a slumper. Thumper. She's too much of a slumper to read it, and it's so good. That one, they're older. So much older. And so Hermione is on her game. And you're in Draco's point of view, and it's not cringy. He's just like really mad at himself as he starts to fall for Hermione. And oh my god, it's so good. And then I tried to read a bunch of other fan fictions, but something about that one is it really slumped me for every other fan fiction there is. I read Timeless by... I'll put the name up. This person, thinking it was this Timeless, like wherever we're going to put this photo. And it wasn't. And it wasn't even finished. So when I got to like the end of this and I realized the person was not putting in the effort, I'm like, this is not the Timeless people are talking about. But it was still pretty good. So hopefully I'll finish that whenever she decides to update it again. And so then I started reading the other Timeless, which is super long. Like, how many pages, Lily? 1,150 pages. It was so good though. It was really good. It was like heart-wrenching good. Then I got into books again. Do you want to talk about books we read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I started off in January. Don't be mad at me at King of Wrath. Because I had read Second Housemaid in December because I was slumping then. And then I was like, I just need something different, you know? So I obviously read that. I rated it 2-star. I don't really like it. I knew that. I don't like men like that. So, but I know the girls who like it. So like pop off. But it's just not my thing. My next book that I did love a lot, I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. We have a reading vlog of this somewhere, but we didn't post that. Remember?
I remember.
Yeah. We also were trying to read Onyx Storm this year. We tried to... Anyway, so The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, I love this book. It was very good. I think about this book all the time. And I didn't even think I'd like it, honestly, but I just knew I wanted something really different. And the audiobook, girl, very good. Very good. Especially the ending. 4.5. Tell them what you read now, Emma.
Oh,
Tell them a few.
Rebel Witch.
Oh,
heard of it? Thought so. Super good.
Damn.
It's so good.
Thought so.
Red Heartless Hunter, and I liked it. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars.
Right.
Read this. 4 stars. I don't know why I thought I gave it like the best rating.
5, yeah.
No, but it was so good. It literally had me like giggling, kicking my feet, doing the whole thing. So that's all I can ask for.
Period.
And the plot was action packed. I was flying through it. That's all I can ask for. It was a great follow up. Great duology. Love it. Next.
The next thing I read was City of Bones. It was around the time when Emma was reading it, which I don't know when, but
I read that last year.
Okay. Well, I started listening to it audibly because it was on our library, whatever. And I really liked it. I like how this girl,
Mae Whitman.
As
The actress. She's in Parenthood. She's in The Duff. She's the Duff girl. That's her. Yeah.
She did his voice very, very good.
Very good.
Mae Whitman.
But then the follow-up books,
They have somebody else doing it.
and like they aren't as like, what's the word, cunty? What's a nice word for that? They're not as her as Jace. So
Sassy.
yeah, there we go. They're not as sassy.
Right. Your turn.
Then I started my Harry Potter journey because
Oh, yeah.
anybody that reads
Damn.
Hermione fan fiction,
That's crazy.
like there's a lot of lore that people will drop, and I'm like, if I had read these books fully, would I know the lore? Like, will I be able to enjoy the fan fictions more? Answer is no. I read the books and I liked them, but I was like, they're missing something, JK. Like, come on. And it was romance. It was always romance. I do have to say though, it made me like Jenny way more. Like she's always in the fan fictions, and you're kind of like, why do they always stick her and Harry together still in these fan fictions most of the time?
She's that girl.
But in fan fictions, you get more of like Blaze, and you get more of Theo. Theo Knott is like one of my favorite characters in all the fan fictions though. So Harry Potter, I'll just give you like a quick boom, boom, boom. Harry Potter 1, 5 stars. 2, 5 stars. 3, 5 stars. 4, 5 stars. 5, 5 stars. 6, 4 stars. I don't know why. Kind of a little slumpy in that one. And then 7, 5 stars.
Period, Emma.
It's hard to give those books less than 5 stars because they literally are the like groundwork for so many of my favorite fantasy novels. And when I compare fantasy novels to things, it's always like, this gave me Harry Potter vibes, right?
Exactly, Emma. Exactly.
Yeah.
The next book I read was The Surviving Trace. Guys, I did scour the internet because I wanted to read a historical romance or a time traveling romance because I was just in an Outlander mood. I liked the romance. It was kind of at the end, but I liked it for the most part. I rated it 4 star. So if you like time travel and it's kind of funny.
And you've been wanting to resume that.
I do. I listened to it audibly. The girl who does audible. I went on my audio kick this year, and she did very good. It's something about TikTok. It's ruining our brain cells. So.
Because I love to listen to audiobooks and play like games on my phone.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, just like it works that part of your brain. It's probably a bad thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter books were on Hoopla, by the way.
Yeah, I read
For
this
free,
on Hoopla.
all of them. And it was done by a guy named Jim Dale, I want to say. And he did the voices very well. I played it out loud for you. He was doing all the voices. Okay, my next book was Enchantra, because after Harry Potter, what do you read, you know? I couldn't really I couldn't get back into the fan fictions because I was just kind of like, I had been reading Harry Potter from, let's see what month, February 27th to March 22nd. So like for an entire month, all I did was read Harry Potter. So I was like, you know what? I started April 8th, I started Enchantra, and I did read it in like a few days. And it was fine, I have to say. I think I gave it 3 stars, and it was just meh.
And I thought the first one was just fine as well.
See, but maybe it was the vibes of Halloween time. I was really like, ooh, I'm into this one. This one was like the same kind of vibes, but just like a little different. And the guy to me was not giving the energy he was supposed to give for what he is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the first one, Blackwell's like, what's it called? Like a type of ghost or whatever he was, a phantom. And then in this one, the guy's a devil, but he just wasn't. They like gave him some piercings and were like, yeah, he's a badass devil. I don't know. It just was fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was fine. 3 stars. Nothing crazy. Could have been slumped out. I don't know.
Me as well. For this next one, I was slumping. Maybe if I read some smut or something just a little something, you know, I'll just think, maybe it's not for me, and I'll just jump back, you know?
You had a curiosity jump for this one.
Yeah.
You didn't even rate it.
I know. And it's Priest. The main reason why, I'll tell you why, I wanted to read this book, or listen to it, I mean, is because of Jacob Morgan. The guy who voices Justin for Just for the Summer, and then all Lights Out he does. You know who I'm talking about. He voices this guy, and I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot because he has a pleasant voice to listen to. Maybe I won't dislike it. It wasn't my thing. I didn't even rate it. But I listened to the whole thing in like a day. I was crocheting. 1 star for you? Yeah. But I just chose no rating. Get those out. Because I didn't hate it. But I was just like, okay.
Is it a 2-star?
I don't even hate it like that. It's just like, it's not made for me.
Lily doesn't like labels.
It's not made for me. Right. I get the girls who were like, I don't like that. Like breaking the rules of his, what's the hierarchy of, whatever. Like, going out of the church to be, you know, for that one girl.
Right,
like, shit like that.
Right.
What is that called? Like,
breaking his, like, moral code.
Yeah. I'm not into that. But I know some girly pops who, same thing with people who like the teacher. Mm-hmm. Like professors. Like, ooh, it's just so bad.
It's just, like, morally wrong.
Yeah. And I like morally great characters, I'll get out. But it's just, I don't like it because it's in the real world. And I would rather, no.
My next book, this bad girl right here.
BBL.
The Great BBL. This kind of revived my love for reading. Not gonna lie. Loved it. And honestly, Lily's been trying to read this, like, just physically. And I think that's why you're not reading it. You should listen to the audiobook. Because she said she wasn't caring for, like, the past stuff. And the audiobook character really made it interesting to me. So you should read it like that. This, 4 stars. I liked the relationship. I liked the little mystery that happened. I loved it all. And it made me want to read all of Emily Henry books again.
My next book that I listened to, The Third Gilmore Girl. I loved it. I loved listening to this. I feel like I learned so much about her. And I love Gilmore Girls. We love Gilmore Girls, Fall Girls. But I love her. Kelly Bishop. Oh, I love it. But I didn't rate it because it's an audio
memoir.
Because it's a memoir. I love it. I loved her story about it. And it made me tear up when she was talking about her losing her husband.
You know what's funny?
A funny story.
I reread this book because A Great BBL put me in such a good mood.
Don't put my sister in a good mood.
Don't put me in a good mood. I read this like the next day in one day. She
got
me out of my
slump. Because Tiffany was reading Happy Place.
And I was like, I just read a whole... I need Happy Place back so I could read Happy Place again. But that's okay. We still don't have that. I forgot. It's Sierra. Sierra, you're reading that book. Look! You gotta read this one next, okay? If she watches this, we'll see. And Tiffany. Anyway, this is a 5-star read. I love Daphne. I love Miles. I love this story. I love how fast-paced it is.
Avoidant attachment.
And I love avoidant attachment. And I love how fast-paced this is. Yes. But I love how much romance there is in this. Yeah. Highly recommend the audiobooks. I'm now the audiobook girly for her.
Period. My next one. I've been following a trend. I just wanted to read
witchy books.
Witchy time travel romances, honestly. The next book I read was A Witch in Time. It's very good to an extent.
To an extent?
Because I started to fall off at the end. But I liked it for the most part the whole time. So if you like time travel, maybe give it a shot. But it was, at the end it was fine. You know? Like I was kind of skimming at the end. Ooh. Like I'm sorry.
Right.
But I liked the most part. Like the romance wasn't bad.
I read The Princess Bride. Don't really
Who are you?
I know. Random reads this year. I'm telling you.
You're very random.
What's next? I tried to read more fan fiction, and like I said, it just wasn't hitting. Like we tried to film a video. We both tried to read different fan fictions, and they just weren't up to it. So I decided I'm in a medieval mood. I've been playing medieval video game. I need a medieval book.
Right.
So what's the OG medieval book you can think of? The Princess Bride. And you know what? I don't like the movie. I really didn't care for the book. I think would I give it 3 stars? It was. Did I like it more? That? I don't even feel like the book's better than the film. I feel like they're just kind of equally meh to me.
Damn, Mama.
They're like too funny. How do I make that make sense?
Like corny.
Like when you think of Shrek, it's corny, but in like a funny real way. Like this is just corny and like a. I don't know how to explain it. Just 3 stars.
Okay.
Moving on.
My next book. I think I've been slumped from last year from this. That I haven't wanted to read. I think it's just because it's such a big girl, but it's A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. And I did like From Blood and Ash. Like, I really did like it. This one, something about it, she keeps saying a certain line the whole time. I was just getting a little annoyed. I think it's because I listened to the audiobook, but even if I was reading it, I don't know. I was listening to the dramatized version, and I'll eat up a dramatized audiobook. This one, it was fine. And I do like Hawk. When it talks about Nyctos, I think would be better, in my opinion. This gives, like, if you're a Nesta girl, that this couple's like for you. Yeah, but Nyctos is a Reese. And I think that's better. Yeah. I gave it a 2.5.
Next book is The Hobbit. Aren't I weird?
Princess Bride, The Hobbit. What the hell?
So, The Hobbit, 3 stars. It felt like a children's...
You're going to say so much more than that.
I was like, what should I say? It's just a 3-star read. Like, it felt like a little kid's story. I felt like we didn't really get to know any of the characters. If I didn't know Lord of the Rings, I wouldn't know who Bilbo Baggins is. This book taught me nothing about him.
The next one is The Reckoning, the 3rd book in the Zodiac Academy series. I was listening to the dramatized version. Girl, it's a short-ass book. I know that. I listened to it in like maybe 10 hours.
3 stars?
I don't get the hype. Like, some people are just dark romance girls. Not that this is dark. It's just not for me. But it's fine. I liked it enough. It's entertaining. That's what I'll say. It's like corny entertaining. What the hell is going on? You're so goofy. That's how it feels.
But you didn't love it.
I haven't had Goodreads this year.
True. Tell them your next book.
I read The Butterfly Garden. It was very creepy. A very weird book.
But a book you never would have read had we not done that,
and I didn't like it. I gave it 3 or 4.
You were reading it and you were like, this might be a 5-star.
Yeah, it unnerved me.
But then you ended up giving it 3.
Because of the ending. That's right. That's right.
But you liked it.
But yeah, for a while I was liking it. So, it was very entertaining.
Okay.
But it's kind of scary.
Right.
So, if you take things with a grain of salt, it's very scary. But
the latest read we've read. That's inspired us to make a video again because we've been so slumped. This has revived our love of reading. Let me just tell you that.
We could do a whole spoiler TikTok, whatever, if you guys want.
Yeah, we can do a whole talking point on this.
She's so pretty.
She's gorgeous. The Night and the Moth.
Yes.
Rachel Gillick, you can do no wrong.
You know what? I like this damn book because...
She bought the hardcover.
Because I bought the hardcover and audio. I bought it, both.
If you're going to read this, I highly recommend the audio.
Audio.
If you have Spotify, it's on Spotify.
Yeah, girls.
There's also a sale going on Audible right now if you want to.
Yeah.
The girl does so good.
Especially as the gargoyle.
Especially Bartholomew. So good.
We love that.
If you read it, you know. This book, for me, 5 stars. What are you going to give it?
I'll give it 5.
Slay, Lily. She gave it a 4, but I already know we're going to be talking about this book forever. You know what we did right after Lily just finished this book today? I made her read the ending. Like we were pulling out One Dark Window again. Tell us why we both teared up Two Twisted Crowns again. Why? Why are we crying still? Because her writing's
so good. We love her.
Love her. If every book can make me feel like this,
then it's a winner.
Then everything's a winner. I don't know. This is so good. 5 stars. Yeah. It really does. It's like, it's rivaling everything I've read this year because nothing's been that great except for the fan fiction.
This is my first 5 stars this year.
See, I was giving all the Harry Potter books 5 stars, even though they didn't make me feel like this. Those are just like, they live with nostalgia because of the movies.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like its own thing and it's so good. She does so good at tying things back. Like that first like paragraph thing in the beginning of this book, you're like, when is that gonna make sense? And then it does, and you're like, oh, you're such a good writer, Rachel. Rachel literally strive to be like you. Like, I don't...
Exactly.
You need to, like, literally teach a writing class on how to, in one sentence, ruin people's lives. So.
And I love her.
That's where we've been. That's what we've been reading.
We do want to do more vlogs, like, for real. For
real. Our goal this year, we're going to start 48 hours or something is all we get.
Yeah, that's like Emmy does.
Call to action.
What are you guys going to be reading this summer like us?
Best book you've read this year. Tell us your favorite book you've read this year.
And what you're going to be reading this summer. Because we want to make a summer video, summer TBR, going to the bookstore, everything.
What are we excited for? What are upcoming books? See, I'm not excited about anything. I'm such a mood person that...
Yeah.
I don't... Like, that book was all I was excited about.
Like, can I tell you I'm in a slump based off the books I've just bought this year? Watch this.
Bought and haven't read.
Nightingale. House of Leaves.
Like
tomorrow. Sword Catcher. What else am I buying?
You bought all the From Blood and Ash books.
The Inadequate Air. Shit like that. Shit like
Great Big Beautiful Lie.
Yeah.
She's bought a lot of books.
We need to just be accountable for ourselves. You just need to read what you buy.
What are we excited for? make me excited about something. Somebody, please. Is there anything?
Emma's excited for me to read Draco Malfoy and the Mortifying
Ordeal of Being in Love. Yeah.
Or. I'll just read the published version.
But it's not the same book.
At this point.
It's not the same book. It just has similar vibes, apparently.
Damn.
Which is fine with me.
How do you make a whole new world?
Because that's the thing. You can't really do that.
Anyway.
Honorable mentions. We're not just book girlies. We're also
hobby girlies.
Hobby girlies. So
playing
fun
video
things we've been doing.
games,
Playing Sims.
crocheting.
Playing Baldur's Gate.
Yes, girl.
Playing
Baldur's
Split
Gate.
Fiction. Playing...
Oh my god.
Let us know if you played that game. It was
so
hard.
infuriating.
It was, but I loved it. And then what about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
That's you.
That's all I've been playing lately, and it's so good. I'm trying to think of other things I've played this year that are
Bro,
really...
video games take up so much time.
They do.
It's like way longer than books.
Yeah. But the stories are...
Yeah. You sit with
Favorite TV shows so far this year that you've watched? We watched that new show, Sirens. It was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a new favorite.
Very crazy meaning.
Favorite YouTubers
White Lotus.
we found this year? Vanilla.
Vanilla. I love Vanilla.
Honorable mention, Vanilla. You're so good.
And I found her off a random street video.
Yeah, we were like, who is she? She has so many views.
She's so funny.
Now we know. We love her.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
She's so good. Yeah.
Lots of other things. Love it.
Yeah.
So books.
We're going to start making more vlogs. Maybe just some hobby videos. You all know how the vibes are. Maybe we'll start streaming. We'll never know. The sky is a freaking limit. Sims builds coming up. We're the new Sims sisters. Audio booking.
Book and cook.
Book and Sim. How can you make that work? Sims.
Build and book builds.
Exactly.
Build a book. Build a house based on the book's vibes. Did I just cook something? Yeah.
She may be cooking.
So we'll start with The Night in the Moth. Gothic fantasy
Yeah,
vibes. We're going to build a house in The Sims. See what I mean?
Emma, we should, for real.
You got it live, guys. Okay. Be on the lookout for that.
We started a whole Sims thing.
Catch us on a new channel.
Thank you all for watching today's video. I'm sorry it took so long, 4 months and 10 days to be back.
Or if you've never seen us, then this is just
It doesn't matter, and it's just a new
matter.
us. It's a new us. And we are sisters, so.
That's all that matters at all.
Yep. Yep. So thank you guys for watching.
Bye.